I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today I have an interesting topic, Stonehenge and the Great Pyramid Summer Solstice Alignment. And I believe in astrology, I believe in astronomy, all of that type of stuff, but I'm not really up on it. I don't study it. So this question I found really interesting because it made me look at something that, I do believe in it. I do believe there's effects to whatever the alignments are and what is going on, but I liked being able to take it a step further. So I'll just go ahead with the question. It says, on June 21st of 2020, summer solstice and the geometry of the structures at Stonehenge and the Great Pyramid will replicate in the sky in the exact proportion to their structure. So they're saying what is going on in the sky is mimicked by the structures that are on the ground. So the question is that they have is, what is so special about this alignment, and how will this alignment impact humanity? And there's a YouTube link, and I'm going to encourage you to look at it. It gives a better explanation as to how exactly things are aligning, the sun, the moon, the earth, and so forth, and just what is happening out there and how it really mimics what Stonehenge is, or rather Stonehenge mimicking what is happening in the sky, showing that this has happened before, and is there some significance to it? Why would they document it? Why would they build some monolithic structure to replicate this event in the sky? I'll tell you, there's some fear-based with the YouTube video too, so just go into it with an open mind. Don't go into it with fear, but go into it with wanting education or an understanding or curiosity of how all of this is aligning. So I just want to put that out there. All right, so when I look at this and I focus on it, it came to me like a clock. How when you see all these different individual gears on a clock, yes, they're individually moving when you look at them closely, but in the big scheme of things, you see how they all interact with one another. And not only do they move on their own, but they move dependent upon what is going on around them. And I saw our universe the same way. Like, each individual thing can work and be independent, but when you put it together, it creates this amazing universe that we live in. And so I saw every, gear, as it was shown to me on a clock, kind of like a cycle. And we go through these cycles. Some cycles are short, being represented by smaller gears. Some cycles are huge, and they're larger gears, but nonetheless, they all work and intertwine with each other. And so I got that when this happened before, when this alignment happened, there was a huge energetic shift versus a physical shift that washed over Earth. It was like some age of enlightenment or some energetic, feeling comparable to that. So what exactly does that mean? If we're going to get some energetic shift, or we're going to be feeling this, what I really want to know is, what does that mean? And I think that's what the person asking the question, they wanted to know too. What is so great about this? What is so significant, and what can we expect? And I get, for sensitive people, there's going to be a huge spiritual shift occurring. It looks like a big time for purging, for releasing, getting rid of all that stuff that we don't need to carry anymore. People are going to feel this strange disconnect between their spiritual self and their 3D self. It's very groggy, kind of this medicine head, if you've ever heard people talk about that. Grounding is going to be so important, more so now than ever. And it was almost as if, I would describe it like, say you were walking. Maybe you were walking right on the ground, but you feel like you're floating above your own self. And that's what I mean. You just have this, at times, disconnect between your spiritual self and your physical self. And so mentally grounding and being very cognizant of that will really help you through this. I also saw this feeling of this like push and pull and this tug, and it looks to happen through your heart chakra. And people are going to feel flutters and sometimes pressure. I also want to put out there, use good judgment. If you feel you need to go to the doctor, that you're having something significant happening, by all means do that. But you will most likely feel, especially if you're sensitive, this feeling or this oddness in your chest. And it looks like the energy, it comes in through the chest and it wants to exit ground through your feet. So oddly, it doesn't look to come through the crown chakra. It looks to come in through the chest and out through your feet. Overall, don't fear this alignment. This feels like such exciting times that we live in. So embrace this shift as we ascend together. And I'm all for 4D here and ready to experience that. I don't want to rush it, but I'm excited to see what that entails. And that's really all I have for this. I hope you enjoyed this post. Please feel free to leave a comment, like me, share me, all those great things. And again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Take care. Bye.